Step aside, mother. I said 23 over 93. You just set me free. VIP walking easily with some cash on me. Low PG, optimally, that's a guarantee. Talk to me, numbers never lie. Add it up, that's me. I said 23.
మీరు నమ్మని చెప్తే maybe I was the only person sitting in the office. That was the beginning of the country club Bandipur in Karnataka. ఇప్పుడు రూమ్ దొరకాలంటే నేను ఫోన్ చేస్తే కూడా వాళ్ళు సార్ టోటలీ ప్యాక్ సార్ వాట్ షల్ వి డు అని అంటారు.
ఇప్పుడు బందిపూర్ వెళ్ళారు, are you not scared that something might happen because Veerappan is, he's very dangerous and he killed many people like.
Yeah, it was dangerous, but I believe in something called destiny. Something will happen today, it can happen today. Something will not happen today, it will not happen. I went to Penang, become one of the holidays. A Chinese friend of my family there, he invited me for dinner. And the Chinese food better anamata. Kappalu, chepalu, anni. అది చూస్తేనే మనకి ఎన్నో అనిపిస్తుంది. ఐ కుడ్ నాట్ ఈట్ అండ్ హీ వాజ్ టెల్లింగ్ మీ ఈట్ మిస్టర్ రెడ్డి ఈట్, దిస్ ఇస్ మలేషియా నాట్ ఇండియా. అంటే మన ఇండియా గురించి వాట్ ద గ్లోబల్ పర్సెప్షన్ ఇస్ దేర్, పీపుల్ ఆర్ థింకింగ్ ఇండియా డజంట్ హ్యావ్ ఫుడ్ అని ఐ ఫెల్ట్. వేర్ ద ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ ఆఫ్ మలేషియా personally he said, no Mr. Reddy, times have changed. I apologize for Mr. Hua, but then the fact remains that India is the fastest growing economy today. Maybe it will surpass everybody. I felt very happy when Prime Minister himself told that morning last time I stand in front of the mirror. You are the guy, Mr. Reddy anukuntanu. Mr. Rajiv Reddy, you are the guy. You have to get up and move, man, move. When I sleep country club. When I eat country club. When I drink country club. My philosophy is very clear. Either you lead, follow, or get out of the way. I prefer to lead. I motivate myself.
And how about Manjuda Reddy madam?
Oh man, she's an amazing person. In fact, she has always supported me in all my decisions. And she's all my kids, I give full credit to her.
ఈరోజు మనతో ఉన్న ఒక స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్, విజనరీ లీడర్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు. తను రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ నుంచి హాస్పిటాలిటీ ఇండస్ట్రీ వరకు తను సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా తన బ్రాండ్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్న శ్రీ వై రాజీవ్ రెడ్డి గారు. 1980లో అమృత ఎస్టేట్స్ అని రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ జర్నీ ఇచ్చి సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా వెళ్తున్నారు. దాని తర్వాత ఆసియానా ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ని ఇంకా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ చేశారు. సో కరెంట్లీ 1898లో కంట్రీ క్లబ్ అని స్టార్ట్ చేసి అది జస్ట్ ఎలైట్ ఉన్నత వర్గాలకే కాకుండా అదొక ఫ్యామిలీ కల్చర్లో కూడా ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసి ముందుకి సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా తీసుకెళ్తున్న శ్రీ వై రాజీవ్ రెడ్డి గారిని ఇవాళ వెళ్ళి పలకరిద్దాం రండి. నమస్తే సార్.
నమస్కారం మేఘనా గారు.
How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing too great. Yes, sir. Finally, నేను ఎప్పుడు ఆల్మోస్ట్ 3 years క్రితం కదా మీ దగ్గర పనిచేశాను నేను. I worked for your property. So after a very long time, you gave me an appointment to do a special podcast show. Thank you so much for it. We value it a lot.
No, so sweet of you.
సార్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ హ్యాపీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ సార్. ఒఫిషియల్గా మీరు ఇప్పుడు డెట్ ఫ్రీ కంపెనీ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి, అంటే మీరు ఒక పెద్ద తుఫాన్ నుంచి ఒక క్యాప్టెన్ లాగా సేల్ చేస్తూ తీరాన్ని దాటించారు కదా. సో మీరు ఎదుర్కొన్న ఛాలెంజెస్ ఏంటి సార్?
No, COVID was one of the biggest problems for the entire industry, Meghana. As you know, the leisure industry, especially the hospitality industry, suffered a lot. Because even the airports were closed, hotels were closed, clubs were closed. There were roughly about 5,000 people who were working for the company. We had to feed everybody during this particular point of time also. మీరు నమ్మని చెప్తే ఇదే చైర్లో maybe I was the only person sitting in the office.
Oh.
And morning I used to get up. I had taken a special permission. Just I go for a swim, and then I used to come here, and I used to talk to all my people, maybe in different parts of the country, whether through on the phone or video conferencing. But the fact was the entire system was paralyzed. Chala matku roads were all open, and it was a very difficult situation. And we were only thinking about how to survive those particular moments. Because when I look back today, it is only, I think, great blessing that we have survived. We were able to organize everything properly and our strategy worked. The moment COVID was announced, I mentally decided that the company becomes zero debt, because this is debt we cannot. I didn't want to hand it over to my children tomorrow. And the only way to clear the debt was to sell off a few properties and then make it up with the banks.
So finally you're happy, I think stress free.
Zero debt company, yeah, happy, but again now the challenges have become bigger. Now I think that I feel personally the last few months after the zero debt, this thing is Now the time has come for us to again take off in a big manner.
Okay.
We have taken off in a very big manner in franchisee route. In fact, I am just coming back from Thailand, Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, and we have started to launch a new card called the Chalo Pattaya scheme, which has become a major hit actually. I had a press conference in Bombay just 2 weeks back, and then the going is good and the markets are picked up. Now you see the roads in Bombay especially, or Delhi, or in fact Chennai, the roads are packed, the energy levels are back in form, people are again smiling, people are spending money, and there is a lot of positive vibrations in the country. In fact, Elon Musk, with the new realignment of global economies, India stands to be the third fastest growing economy in the world. ఒకటి చెప్పాలా మేఘనా మీకు, నేను when I was a student back in the day in BCom honors, తర్వాత I had taken a ship by name Chidambaram. తీసుకొని ఐ వెంట్ టు పెనింగ్ బికామ్ ఆన్ హాలిడేస్ లో. పెనింగ్ లో అక్కడ హువా అని ఒక చైనీస్ మనిషి ఫ్రెండ్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫ్యామిలీ దేర్, హీ ఇన్వైటెడ్ మీ ఫర్ డిన్నర్. దిస్ వాజ్ బ్యాక్ ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 1976. అంత చైనీస్ ఫుడ్ పెట్టాను అనమాట, కప్పలు, చేపలు అన్నీ. సో అది చూస్తేనే మనకి ఎన్నో అనిపిస్తుంది. దో ఐఎమ్ ఏ స్ట్రిక్ట్ నాన్ వెజిటేరియన్, I could not eat. And he was telling me, eat Mr. Reddy, eat. This is Malaysia, not India. We have plenty of food. ఏం చెప్పాడు? Eat Mr. Reddy, eat. This is Malaysia, not India. We have plenty of food. నాకు ఎంత కోపం వచ్చిందంటే అప్పుడు, అంటే మన ఇండియా గురించి వాట్ ద గ్లోబల్ పర్సెప్షన్ ఇస్ దేర్, పీపుల్ ఆర్ థింకింగ్ ఇండియా డజంట్ హ్యావ్ ఫుడ్ అని I felt insulted actually. But that moment stayed out back in my mind. And Naku just 3 years back, the Economic Times had selected me as one of the top 50 leaders in the world. And there was a conference in Kuala Lumpur where the Prime Minister of Malaysia personally attended. There I narrated this incident to him. I said, sir, this is what happened, Mr. Hua, back in the day. Then he said, no, Mr. Reddy, times have changed. I apologize for Mr. Hua, but then the fact remains that India is the fastest growing economy today. Maybe it will surpass everybody. And that was a moment of Trump actually. I felt very happy when the Prime Minister himself told that it's something amazing, the growth story of India. And మనకి పాపులేషన్ ఉంది, it is now become a consumption story. We don't have to look beyond borders actually, but today it has become a borderless world without borders. And because we have been adapting ourselves to different situations. Even cell phone for a few years back was totally, nobody would have believed that, it's such a important weapon. Today without cell phone you can't survive. And now we are talking about artificial intelligence. To Delhi I went to Delhi and the prices of hotels have gone up by 4 or 5 times. Unbelievable tariffs and unbelievable traffic. People are looking at India in a very, very positive manner.
అంటే మీరు ఏమంటారు, బ్రెయిన్ డ్రైన్ అవుతుందంటారా? పీపుల్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ హియర్.
బ్రెయిన్ డ్రైన్ కాదు, ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి రివర్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్రెయిన్ డ్రైన్. I personally feel that you will find more people of foreign origin coming to India in the next decade. People from India going out will reduce it drastically. After the artificial intelligence has come, even industries in like advertising industry, there is 90% cut, and you see even big global companies, they have fired 90% of their people because they don't require them, they can't afford it. Artificial intelligence has changed the name of the game. Nene shock aitanu. By the time I try to finish, earlier I used to give a dictation and then we used to take a second opinion and all that. Today at the press of a button, go to ChatGPT or in a few moments you will get the entire history. So how to prepare for a press conference? You don't have to really call anybody. You just go to your ChatGPT and communication means it is done in a few minutes. So that is change is a major factor that really happened. And then I'm sure, I think Country Club being what it is, we are neither a very big company nor a very small company. We are definitely having a 5,000 member.
It's a very big company, sir.
Quite a big company, but you can't say that you can't talk in terms of world number 1, number 2, number 10 atla kaakunda. In our own space, we are very big. Yes, I will say in our space.
Whole India knows you have branches across the globe.
Yeah, we have branches around the world, holiday branches through our associates. India, we have 100 properties, 50. out of 70 franchise property, 30 own properties. So the journey has been beautiful. And in fact, Manamu Hyderabad lo 1989 lo, when we started the club, lot of people said you will not even get 400 members.
But how do you?
Today we have about 4 lakh members. 35 years later, the brand has survived. From having the one club, there is a former palace of the Prime Minister of Hyderabad. Akkad nundi, they were having 30 clubs and 4 lakh members is not a really small thing.
Correct.
People are like country club has become like a second home for them. And apart from clubbing, we also have gymming, events, and holidays. We are the biggest holiday players in the country, actually speaking.
Right.
We have given about 75,000 room nights only last year. This year we are going to double it. And even our footprints we are increasing. Franchise route has really proved a big boon because that really showed the strength of our brand, how strong we are as a brand, and how people relate to it. You know, you can have a look in Google also. If you see our press conferences, the launching of the new card and new properties and all that, it was amazingly covered, whether it was in Delhi or Bombay or Calcutta or Pune or Kerala or Chennai or Hyderabad. So many people are taking advantages of this, and people are really become very, very country club friendly because we are become a part of people's life. In fact, Manna recently, about 14th of Valentine's Day, we call it actually Darling's Day Out, and a version of entire family. We included the pets also, puppies. So I walked the ramp with the puppy because I had a puppy called Bozo. It is very funny because when I went to US the last time, I was invited to a pet party and my friend's house, and there were so many puppies and so many varieties of dog foods, bones, vegetarian food. And this thing, I felt funny, and I could understand that US is a very, very, very depressed country. Once you part of India, we have so many friends, neighbors. వద్దంటే కూడా వస్తారు ఇంటికి, అక్కడ పిలిచినా పోరు. వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ ఇల్లు పక్కన ఉంటుంది, సన్ ఇల్లు పక్కన ఉంటుంది, కానీ మాట్లాడుకోరు. దే రిక్వైర్ ఏ అపాయింట్మెంట్ టు సీ యువర్ ఓన్ ఫాదర్ ఆర్ మదర్. మన మాదిరి కాదు. వీఆర్ ఎమోషనలీ టైడ్ పీపుల్. వీ డిపెండ్ ఆన్ ఎమోషన్స్. And personally, I am not a lonely person. I like company. One morning, last time, I stand in front of the mirror. You are the guy, Mr. Reddy Ankuntanu. Mr. Rajiv Reddy, you are the guy. You have to get up, move, man, move. And I motivate myself.
Self-motivation.
Yeah, and I go for a swim. And my coach will be waiting. They swim 1 hour non-stop. I have more than a kilometer. That has been my ritual right from day one, so many years.
Okay.
So that keeps me going. And Meghana garu ingokati cheptanu meeku, if you don't love your business, if you can't hug your business, then don't do it. You're more than a slave then. You should love whatever you're doing, whichever profession. It can be leisure industry, it can be hospital industry, it can be advertising industry, it can be professional industry, whatever it is. But you need to love it in order to give the best. You need to forget. When I sleep country club. When I eat country club. When I drink country club. That has been my philosophy. And chepta on the mall whenever I talk to them. I talk to them on a video call early morning. I have a very demanding boss. Am I right, Sai?
Yes.
But I have got very, very good people around me. All youngsters. And with new ideas. In fact, I am not an expert or a pandit in IT, but I use people like Sai and other youngsters who are very fast in the uptake and who try to put my ideas into shape immediately. So we start the day early, and things go on, and things have changed a lot. But our hunger for growth remains.
So నెక్స్ట్ మీరు 1 million టార్గెట్ అయితే పెట్టుకున్నారు. నెక్స్ట్ 5 yearsలో యూ వాంట్ టు రీచ్ 1 million. ఇప్పుడు జనరల్లీ ఒక్క చెట్టు నాటడం అంటే ఈజీ, మీరు ఏకంగా ఫారెస్ట్ని టార్గెట్ చేశారు. సో ఈ ఫారెస్ట్ అనే ఎకో సిస్టమ్ని బిల్డ్ చేయడానికి మీరు చేస్తున్న స్ట్రాటజీస్ ఏంటి, అండ్ ఎస్పెషలీ యూత్ని అట్రాక్ట్ చేయడానికి ఏమి ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ పెడుతున్నారు?
Latest thing what we have done for the youth is getting pickleball courts. Pickleball is a new thing that will really storm the nation. It is. I was a good squash player, I was a good tennis player. In fact, I used to play for the state. I had an operation, then I had to stop tennis. Now pickleball has come. It is really amazing game.
నెక్స్ట్ మీరు ఫ్రాంచైజీ మోడల్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా, ఫ్రాంచైజీ ద్వారా చాలా సిటీస్లో ఎక్స్పాండ్ అయిపోయారు ఆల్రెడీ మీరు.
Yeah.
సో రైట్ నా ఒక ఫ్రాంచైజ్ని మీరు ఒక పేరెంట్ లా తీసుకుంటే బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ బోత్ ద థింగ్స్, ఫ్రీడమ్ అండ్ ఈవెన్ ద డిసిప్లిన్ ఈస్ రియలీ టఫర్. హౌ యూ ఏబుల్ టు మెయింటైన్ ద బ్రాండ్ వాల్యూని?
Brand value automatically, when our members start using those clubs, you try to understand, Meghana. My philosophy is very clear in life. Either you lead, follow, or get out of the way. I prefer to lead. We are led by example. If at all, like skydiving and as a brand ambassador, I am also the brand ambassador of the company. I jumped from 13,500 feet in Dubai. Manishankar, director, took the entire episode. And I did it. I said, for country club, anything. And I'm a good sportsman, but then, not many people have done that. But I take pride in telling that I have done it, and I have done it for the sake of country club. Adhe vidhamga scuba diving. I went to Maldives, and then I went to the middle of the ocean, and then I jumped almost 200 feet down with one Japanese National Geographic photographer and one Spanish diver. So these are all maybe slightly risky for other people, but I felt that the need to do is you lead by example.
Right.
I am not a boardroom chairman and managing director. I would prefer to deal with it directly. Recently I went to Sri Lanka. There I did diving in Sri Lanka. It was amazing. It is an amazing sport, and it gives a lot of motivation to other members of the country club family.
I know you're an adventurous person. Like మీరు చెప్పినట్టుగా scuba driving, skydiving, water rafting అన్ని చేశారు కదా. Would you get scared?
No. In fact, it gives me a lot of thrills. I think I like to live that life dangerously. That has been my nature. I'm not a normal guy that way. I've realized I like to take a risk. Without risk, there's no life. Otherwise, you will die as a vegetable. Born as a vegetable, die as a vegetable. It's a mediocre living. No, I think I am not like that. I like to live dangerously, and I like to do something that out of the way and not really in the given parameters of.
Because you're talking about pets. I know you're a pet lover also. Animal lover basically. మీరు సౌత్ ఆఫ్రికా వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అక్కడ ఎనిమల్స్ అన్నింటినీ చూసి మీరు ఇన్స్పైర్ అయ్యి సేమ్ అదే కాన్సెప్ట్ బెంగళూరులో తీసుకొచ్చినట్టున్నారు కదా.
Well, Meghana, what happened was when I took over the property in Bandipur, I wanted to give the best wildlife experience to all the members of the country club and to the rest of the world. So I visited Africa, best wildlife resorts in Africa, and like including Masai Mara. There I saw how the wildlife species are protected by the government and why people come there. So I wanted to gain knowledge. Then it was inaugurated by Renuka Chaudhary garu, and the rest is history. The entire project in Bandipur, the entire resorts that side were closed, miles together, because of the threat of Veerappan.
Yeah, I want to ask about this same question. So, ఎప్పుడైతే బందిపూర్ వెళ్ళారో, are you not scared that something might happen, because he's very dangerous and he killed many people?
Yeah, it was dangerous, but I believe in something called destiny. Something will happen today, it can happen today. Something will not happen today, it will not happen. So, but believe it or not, the entire forest was closed. Myself and two of my colleagues, we were there in the night, and we stayed there for a few days. And from there, even the cell phones were not working. Everything was dead. Power was not there. But there, we made a lovely beginning. I used to take members we launched a new card called the Country Club Cool Card. And Madhara Indranagar, we had our office. We used to take people by bus, Volvo bus. Morning coffee, akada. Then Mysore Road Club, we used to have breakfast. Then Mysore Club, we used to have lunch. And then Bandipur Kostane, we used to receive. That was the beginning of the journey of the Country Club Bandipur in Karnataka. ఇప్పుడు రూమ్ దొరకాలంటే నేను ఫోన్ చేస్తే కూడా వాళ్ళు సార్ టోటలీ ప్యాక్ సార్ వాట్ షల్ వి డు అని అంటారు. సో ఇట్ హస్ గాన్ టు డిఫరెంట్ ఫేజెస్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ Veerappan was shot dead. Yeah, I think I always believe in taking risks.
Okay.
And logical risks.
So, okay, interesting అని అలా ఏమన్నా నాకు తెలీదు. When I was in my school, I heard in news that you planned to kidnap. సో ఈవెన్ మీ టీం వాళ్ళని ఇద్దరిని షార్ట్ డేట్ చేశారని న్యూస్లో వచ్చింది ఆల్రెడీ వెరీ లాంగ్ బ్యాక్.
No, it was actually an actual case of threat to kidnapping. So that is a fact, and then I think it's there in the media already. That time my cousin was Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. So Anyhow, I think we got a tip off, and then it took 3 months for police to track everybody, and then 2 people were killed in the encounter. So that was a lucky episode in my life. That's what I was telling you, destiny antam kada manam. Something were to happen, no one would have saved me. But at that particular point of time, I think God has been kind, and I was very well informed what was going to happen, and then the results, you have seen what happened.
So you believe in God?
I believe in God.
Okay, so you believe in devils also?
No, not really.
So you believe only in positivity. So వైఎస్ రాజశేఖర్ గారు మేము బాబాయ్ అవుతారు కదా, ఈవెన్ నేను రీసెంట్ గా చూసాను మీడియాలో యూఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ విత్ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు ఇన్ సమ్ వెడ్డింగ్, రైట్?
మా కజిన్ వెడ్డింగ్ ఉండే. సో లైక్ జగన్ ఇస్ మై కజిన్, అట్లా ఇంకో కజిన్ ఉన్నాడు. సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ గ్రీటింగ్ హిమ్, అండ్ దెన్ హి ఇంట్రడ్యూస్డ్ మీ టు ఛాలెంజ్. మీ లైఫ్ లో చాలా మంది పొలిటీషియన్స్, చాలా మంది బ్యూరోక్రాట్స్ మీ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ గా ఉన్నారు కదా. యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ప్లాన్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు పాలిటిక్స్? Not really, because I'm a professional entrepreneur. I would like to remain as one. Politics and business don't go together. Now look at Vijay Malaya. I should not be taking names, but then I personally feel that entrepreneur, businessmen should stay away from politics. But I mean, it is always better to be friendly with all the parties.
Do you support any political party?
Not really. I support the economy.
Okay.
Any economy that is growing, I support.
Okay.
I don't take a hard stand on this because now economy is booming now. This is, I think, good time for India.
Right.
So I hope the policies continue and more incentives are given to young entrepreneurs, startups.
Not only politics, you're also close to lot many of celebrities. Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, I think all the Khan's family, and even Telugu states. I have seen you with megastar Ram Charan, Upasana, Venkatesh, Brahmanandam. I don't even remember. Like, you know n number of celebrities.
Like Meghanesh, they used to come to the country club for the health club. They're close friends of mine. Chiranjeevi. They're all good friends of mine. Hyderabad is a small place. So Ram Charan and all that, my neighbors. In fact, sometimes I used to drop my kids along with Ram Charan. I used to pick them up and take them to Chirek school.
Oh.
So our time lo Ram Charan, what do you want to do, Ram Charan, when you become big? And I want to become my pilot and that. So there's a small incident, but I'm telling you.
So I'll take a few persons. Maybe you have to answer them in one word. Okay, first, like వైఎస్ రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారు.
Point blank. He'll say, I mean, whatever is there in his mind, he'll say immediately.
Okay.
He will not mince words.
Okay. మరి జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు?
Also is point blank, actually speaking.
Okay. How about KCR sir?
Definitely development oriented. Very shrewd politician.
Okay. What about Revanth Reddy?
Good politician, development oriented.
George Bush. He came to Country Club, right? George Bush, ex-president.
American government had booked the entire castle for George Bush. Personally, sent me a letter after his visit to, and that is there in the castle.
Okay.
Mr. Reddy enjoyed our hospitality in Hyderabad in Amrita Castle. That is shows the grace of the president's office and the president himself who sent me the letter.
Okay. How about Chiranjeevi sir?
Chiranjeevi is one nice man, good man, and he's surviving of so many years. Youngsters, I think he's a good actor.
And how about Manjula Reddy madam?
Oh, she's an amazing person. In fact, she has always supported me in all my decisions, and I mean, all my kids, I give full credit to her because all the 3 kids were born in USA, so she spent a lot of time in the USA because her family also is in USA.
And on the same occasion, today is your 44th marriage anniversary, right?
Yeah.
I wish you a very happy married life, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I pray God to give you all the health, success and happiness in your life.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. On the same note, ఇవాళ మీ మ్యారేజ్ డే ఉండి కూడా మాకు అపాయింట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చి ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇస్తున్నారు. దట్స్ సో గ్రేట్ ఆఫ్ యూ సార్.
Thank you.
స్టేట్ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు హాస్పిటాలిటీ ఇండస్ట్రీ వరకు మీ జర్నీ అంతా కూడా ఒక పెద్ద మ్యారథాన్ లాగా ఉంది, ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ రాంగ్. మీరు 1980లో ఐ థింక్ యూ స్టార్టెడ్ రియల్ ఎస్టేట్, రైట్?
1980.
అమృత ఎస్టేట్స్ అని మదర్ పేరు మీద స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు. ఈవెన్ సెక్రటేరియట్ ఆపోజిట్లో ఉంది అమృత క్యాజిల్. సో మీ మదర్ గారి పేరు పెట్టడం మీకు సెంటిమెంట్ అయిందా?
When I started my business, I was not married. So I was thinking who would be the biggest well-wisher of mine. Then I thought this is my mother. Then I said I'll keep my mother's name.
సో మీరు ఈ సక్సెస్ని జర్నీని ఎలా ట్రీట్ చేస్తారు? దీన్ని డెస్టినేషన్లా ట్రీట్ చేస్తారా, ఒక జర్నీలా ట్రీట్ చేస్తారా? సక్సెస్
journey. Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. So success, you have to understand that it's an ongoing process. If the day you think you are super success and all this, you are finished. I have seen that a lot of big persons, I mean, without taking names and all that, who have crashed out of the market.
Correct.
So I always tell my sons and my people who are working with me, don't ever say we are successful. work hard, there are more opportunities.
సో మీరు ఈ అమృత క్యాజిల్ని చూసాను సార్, ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు విజిట్ వన్ డే. ఇట్ వాస్ సో అమేజింగ్. మీరు ఫ్రెంచ్ ఆర్కిటెక్ట్ని పిలిచి చేశారన్నారు కదా, వై వాట్ మోటివేటెడ్ యూ టు డూ దాట్?
Well, when I wanted to build a hotel there, I thought Amrita, a castle type of hotel will be the right fit there because of the terrain of the place. So I took 3 foreign architects, French people and German and French Canadian. I took them on interiors of England, France, Germany, Spain, Switzerland, Austria. This particular castle was built after a castle called the Scholl-Neuschwanstein on the German-Austrian border. And the exterior was, entire thing was bought from Shimla. And if you see the exterior, it is all, and interiors were mostly from Spain. So it is a beautiful castle and it attracted a lot of tourists, it still does. And yeah, it was an amazing this project for me doing it.
అండ్ మీరు ఇంతకుముందు మాట్లాడుతున్నట్టు కూడా ఇది మొత్తం కూడా డిజిటల్ వరల్డ్ అయిపోయింది టోటలీ. నా ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ ద హ్యాండ్స్, ఫింగర్స్. సో మీ కంట్రీ క్లబ్ని కూడా డిజిటల్లో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేస్తే మీరు మీ క్లయింట్స్కి ఎలాంటి సర్వీసెస్ ఇస్తారు? సో జనరల్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ డిజిటల్.
Digital, you can book your own holidays. Any member can just go into our app, book their holidays and pay from their phone. So we are very much in tune with technology.
So if I can ask, how far country club is different from other clubs?
There is no comparison, Andy. Country Club is now a big brand, a chain, having so many members, having 2 million members in the bank, not a joke. And everybody is enjoying themselves, all very positive reviews. We get morning to evening, keep on getting videos of how people are enjoying. So we make sure that members really enjoy, have a good time. We are not only in their holidays, but in the health and fitness centers. And there are a lot of health and fitness centers who have joined the brand Country Club. And members enjoy there. So it need not necessarily be there only, like in Pune, we have got about a dozen fitness centers very close to the club. Not very close, about 15-20 kilometers radius. Bombay also same thing. So members use those clubs and because they're part of the franchisee clubs.
Right.
So it's a huge stretch. And so we are trying to reduce. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఉన్నాను ఇప్పుడు జూబ్లీస్ మా ఇంటికి పోవాలంటే మినిమం 45 minutes పడుతుంది రాత్రి. మార్నింగ్ కూడా హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ 45 minutes పడుతుంది. బట్ I go to Hyatt for my swimming. I change over there and come here because time is important. And traffic, you have to cover the traffic. You can't have the luxury of going home. I never go home. My lunch is only 5 minutes. My breakfast also is 5 minutes. So privilege of going home for lunch or breakfast, that is gone. But then you have to adjust to this environment.
Okay. So if I can ask you your favorites, what's your favorite cuisine?
Cuisine, Hyderabad mutton biryani.
So you believe in calorie counting, no? Do you check on calories?
I believe, but I really don't follow because I do my health love and fitness things. So I think both mentally and physically, so far I've been pretty fit. So let us see how things go.
Who's your favorite hero?
I don't have any particular favorite hero, but I like Salman Khan. I think he's a good friend of mine, Shah Rukh Khan, and of course Amitabh Bachchan. These people are all now, they have come to the club, this Bombay club.
Okay. Heroines. Favorite heroine?
Katrina Kaif.
Oh, super. Okay. So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie so far is Godfather.
Oh, okay, great. What's your favorite holiday?
Holiday Alaska.
Okay.
Next New Zealand.
New Zealand. So, in a holiday, I thought you'll say home.
Home, an entrepreneur should not stay more than 7 hours in the home. You should not be in the house.
Okay.
Because you will try to get attached to things which you are not supposed to do.
But people find it I thought.
Yeah, your time is very precious, so use it wisely. Don't just waste it in your home, relaxing, chilling. If you can't chill in your business, then you're not chilling. Right now, I'm chilling actually. But you're trying to recreate new energies in me.
Oh, really? So what's your favorite sport?
What's that?
Favorite sport?
Sport, cricket.
Cricket. You also play now?
Played, but I was not a very big player and all that. But I enjoy watching cricket. I was about to buy one of the franchises, actually speaking.
Power or peace? Which one you choose?
Peace.
Okay. Business meeting or family time?
Of course, business meeting.
Family time?
Family time also, but my family, both my sons are there, so we discuss business there also.
Money or satisfaction?
Satisfaction.
Okay.
Money, for that stage, I'm a very careful spender. I don't spend much, contrary to whatever people might think. But my public perception is different. But I don't have time to spend money also. I don't gamble. I don't do drugs. In fact, in my recent press conference, I told them, don't do drugs even if it is in the country club, or tobacco, cigarettes, or alcohol also. So, but like recently on 26th of January, we had this Republic Day celebrations in Bombay. And I invited students from the government school to take part. And my message to them was, the president of the country, Abdul Kalam ji, came from the government school. So India has given so much opportunity. And so one day one of you can also become the president, which is a fact. Just because they are coming from privileged backgrounds or privileged schools, they will become president. And India is a land of opportunity actually. And why also I like Abdul Kalam ji is, he is a very secular president. Though he is Muslim by birth and all that, he used to always quote from Bhagavad Gita, Bible and Quran. And he was a very secular Indian, and hats off to him.
నేను మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది కంట్రీ క్లబ్ ఈవెంట్స్ చూస్తాను. ఇట్స్ వైబ్రెంట్గా హ్యాపెనింగ్గా ఉంటుంది. కానీ నాకు అర్థం కాని కాన్సెప్ట్, ఎప్పుడు చూసినా ఇటు మోడల్స్ పెట్టుకొని మీరు పబ్లిసిటీ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. సో బట్ యూ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్.
Hey Meghana, you are asking the same thing. I told you that you look at the positive side. We are giving some employment to some thousands of people, and we got 2 million members. We are taking care of the leisure needs and health needs and holiday needs. So, and also we are trying to enforce good values into members. One generation, second generation, third generation.
ఓకే, సో యాక్చువల్లీ ఈ కాలంలో న్యూ జనరేషన్ వాళ్ళు కొత్త బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలంటే దే వాంట్ టు అచీవ్ ద రిజల్ట్స్ వెరీ క్విక్. మీ జర్నీ చూస్తే మటుకు దేర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పేషెన్స్ ఇన్వాల్వ్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ అడ్వైస్ యూ వాంట్ టు గివ్ టు న్యూ జనరేషన్ హూ వాంట్ టు స్టార్ట్ ఎ న్యూ బిజినెస్?
Be patient, number one. Don't get disappointed if you don't succeed in the first instance, because even today, out of 10 decisions I take, 1 or 2 decisions don't go the way I want. Nobody is expert. A lot of big guys, like including Bill Gates, they're taking or Jack Ma, they're taking their own time to come up. Or Narayana Murthy. We have got our own entrepreneurs. No?
Who is inspiration for you, sir? Biggest inspiration?
I don't know the best, the positives from different people. Richard Branson is there. I drew inspiration from him for brand ambassador, because he was one person who I can relate to from the Western countries. Otherwise, there's nobody in India who can done what I have done.
సో మీ చాలా ఈవెంట్స్ చాలా వైరల్ అవుతాయి, సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా అవుతాయి. మీరు చలో బ్యాంకాక్ అని, చలో పటాయా, అండ్ రీసెంట్లీ వ్యాలంటైన్స్ అప్పుడు డార్లింగ్స్ డే అవుట్, మిస్టర్ సంథింగ్ మీరు చాలా ఎక్కువ యాక్టివిటీస్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. వాట్ వాజ్ ది రీసెంట్ థింగ్ విచ్ యూ హ్యావ్ కమ్ అప్ విత్?
We launched Chalo Pataya scheme. That is 2 nights, 3 days free at Pataya in our franchise properties and Bangkok. So that card has taken off very well, and a good member response. So I'm sure, I think this will be a big hit.
Okay.
Because all the countries, all the cities in India where we have clubs like Delhi, Calcutta, Bombay, Pune, Surat, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Kerala, all of them have got direct flights to Bangkok. So it is just 3 hours flight, and then no visa restrictions. Straight away you are there in a different country in about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. That's the main reason why people are showing so much interest.
So country club, and when compared to any other clubs in Hyderabad, why is country club so affordable, we can ask?
Country club is basically, the USP of the country club is accessibility, affordability and value for money. We are not a 5-star hotel. We are not exclusive. We are inclusive. We are a part of the community. We celebrate community-related festivals like Baisakhi, Navratri, Ugadi, Christmas, New Year. So basically ours is a community. It's more like community brand ambassadors. And so we take care of the families, and more number of families visiting the country club than any other club, because of the informal family atmosphere that is prevalent in all our clubs.
For example, if I have to go with my family on a vacation, ikkadiki velalanukuntunanu, enta budget save chesukochu with our country club, or if I'm going individually?
Individually, you will have to. If you are a member of the country club, automatically some holidays are already embedded in the card, like 2 nights, 3 days, or one every year, or 1 week. Every year depends on the card you buy.
Okay.
So based on that, you will be able to leverage that.
Okay, and ఎంతవరకు నేను సేవ్ చేయొచ్చు సార్?
You can save more than 100%. Yes, big saving. Today, I think we are the most economical holiday people in the world. Actually, if you have money with you, you can tend to not only go now, but also in the future. You've got 1 week holidays every year for 10 years, 15 years, depending on the card you buy. Continue, you don't have to spend anything. You just reach there, rooms are free of cost. Buy a membership card worth about 2 lakhs.
అది ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ వస్తుంది?
About 15 to 30 years వస్తుంది.
15-30 years.
One time investment.
అదే
Yeah, the card Country Club Chilo Padaya is 2,25,000 rupees. Right now, initial offer would be to have 2 people getting flight tickets to Bangkok and back. So this is an inaugural offer. And going forward, you can enjoy this facility in the next coming 10 years, 15 years, depending on the card you buy.
ఒకసారి పెడితే 15 years, 20 years దాకా వ్యాలిడిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ సో గ్రేట్. ఎనీవేస్, దట్ కమ్స్ టు ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ, 1-to-1 డిస్కషన్ రాదవ్. అండ్ వన్స్ అగైన్ విష్ యూ వెరీ హ్యాపీ మ్యారీడ్ లైఫ్ సార్. అండ్ అప్పటి నుంచి చూసిన బొమ్మ ఎవరు చేయించాను సార్ అది?
Oh, that is me actually given to me on my birthday by my son Varun. It was because of my thumbs up by signage. He ordered from Singapore and got it.
ఇప్పటివరకు మీకు వచ్చిన సర్ప్రైజ్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? సర్ప్రైజ్ గిఫ్ట్ విచ్ ఫ్యాసినేటెడ్ యూ?
This is my favorite gift, we can say.
ఓకే. So anyways, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your precious time. It was really wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.